Steel Cage Warfare, and that is what we have next week when they team with Bobby Orlando against Pedro Donis, the main event, and Big Bacon, Brad Hollister.
Well, Paul, we see it week after week here at Wrestling Open. The officials having a very tough time keeping order. Poor Gina Monty is going to have her hands full, 6 competitors in the ring for this one. And I hope that Steel Cage Warfare is able to resolve some of the outstanding issues between the Miracle Ones, Bobby Orlando, Brad Hollister, of course, Bobby Orlando, one half of the Shook Crew with Bryce Donovan. Bryce Donovan revealing on social media earlier this week that he did have an injury that was going to prevent him from being able to compete at the Festival. Nothing but the well wishes to extend to Bryce Donovan the speediest recovery imaginable. Got to have you back here as soon as possible, Bryce.
And TJ Crawford, we saw him in an incredible one-on-one contest with Marcus Mathers 1 week ago. Marcus Mathers extending his hand and TJ Crawford simply rolling out of the ring. He was very frustrated with himself, so he has an opportunity here in this 6-man tag team action. But my question is, the Miracle Ones seem like they are on another level right now. They are going to be locked in for Steel Cage Warfare. So can TJ Crawford and Brick City Boys, who have never teamed, to my knowledge, can they come in here and knock off such a great trios group?
Well, that would be an extremely disruptive set of circumstances, Paul. While I've got the opportunity, I do want to thank the sponsors for this match at Mint Bledsoe, at Pats Fan GE, and at one and only Jay Good on Twitter. Ichiban #1. You see Mama Colorado had some Ichiban Lucha Mask sugar cookies for Christmas?
Was that Ichiban or was that Ultimo X cookies?
Ichiban and Ultimo X. Ultimo X is going to be in action later on tonight, Paul. Let me get this straight. He's going against Sidney Bacabella's hired gun. He has to put his mask on the line. If he loses, he has to unmask in front of everybody here at the White Eagle in Worcester. If he wins, Alec Price will be reinstated to be able to compete in Worcester.
That is absolutely right. So much at stake here tonight. But who is it going to be? Sidney Bacabella said, my friend is coming here. We know he has some underhanded, nefarious friends in his past.
Well, it's been a hell of a year. If you harken back to the start of 2023, Sidney Bacabella had enlisted Max Smashmaster to go one-on-one with Little Mean Kathleen at WWR Plus.
And of course, well, I would say Mark Sterling, but we know he's not allowed back either.
What a shame.
But he caught Kylon King, did Victor Chase in midair. The Miracle Generation and the Brick City Boys have their history as well, as they met in the finals back at No Respect in the Eliminator Cup tournament.
And we do know the Miracle Generation and the Haven, they have a long-standing friendship as well. I want to know more about upping the ante for this match between the Brick City Boys and the Haven for next week. Wrestling Open, the Last Stand special start time, 7 o'clock Eastern.
There's a clothesline. Both members of the Brick City Boys out on the floor.
More and more fans every week at White Eagle. Less and less space to wrestle on the floor. That should be fighting inside the ring. That's my 2 cents.
Flying in the air in stereo. Kylon King and Dustin Flash Waller as Ichiban in the ring. And I think they are gearing Ichi up to take to the air and take down the Brick City Boys. Wait, hold on. TJ Crawford with a right-handed. Down goes Ichiban. And on the floor here, the Brick City Boys able to turn the tide. Oh, and Dustin Flash Waller, we didn't see it on screen. He got sent back first into the post by Victor Chase. So this one just turned around in a hurry.
Big. Brick City Boys, they are most comfortable on the floor. I really do like what I've seen out of TJ Crawford, but...
And there's a blind tag.
Don't you feel like he's got maybe a chip on his shoulder? Maybe he feels like he's got something to prove. Almost like desperation, Paul.
Desperation. He's kind of a maniac. I don't know. He loses his temper in a way I haven't seen here at Wrestling Open. A very unique attitude.
We've got our fair share of hotheads on the Wrestling Open rosters. 2023 comes to a close. Episode 51, and it is Brick City in control right now against Ichiban.
2022 comes to a close, and we enter 2023, DC. As the Brick City Boys, that Smash Mouth style, they were away for a while, and then at Autumn Classic, after the Haven fell to the Shook Crew showed them respect and said, here's the ring, enjoy the moment. And then the Brick City Boys, dressed in all black, including black masks, dropped them and then revealed that they were back here at Wrestling Open.
I do have a note, though, Paul. The only time that the Brick City Boys and Ichiban have ever shared a wrestling ring beyond Wrestling Open anywhere else was actually back at Beyond Wrestling Inertia in April of 2022, not 2023. The Demolition Derby match, the Miracle Ones against Brick and Mortar, against Team H2O, against the Circus Ninjas. We know that Midas Black and Jay Lyon have dumped Nolo Catano for Pedro Donez. Donez is going to be in action later on tonight as well. So it's interesting to see how much can change in a year, how much stays the same. There's been one constant here at Wrestling Open. It is the Miracle Ones on top.
There is a tag there by Victor Chase as Jay Cruz had Ichiban pinned up into that corner, and that is one of maybe 1,000 reasons why the Brick City Boys are as dangerous as they are. They have their Smash Mouth style down, but they have it down in simpatico with each other.
We're going to be ending the year here at the White Eagle in Worcester, Massachusetts. 9 shows in 3 days with the Festival. The Miracle Generation have a chance to advance to Heavy Lies the Crown to compete in the finals for the Independent Wrestling Tag Team titles. Ichiban scheduled to go one-on-one with Anthony Henry for the first time ever. Of course, AEW's Max Caster is going to be in the house going against
5 minutes have elapsed in the time limit. 5 minutes remain.
Platinum Max Caster one-on-one with JD Drake as we reach the 5-minute mark in this matchup.
Ichiban trying to get over there and make the tag. There's a Bulldog. Can he get that corner? TJ Crawford is in.
And so much big action coming out to the end of the year. It's incredible what we built here at the White Eagle in Worcester as Kylon getting tagged in from Ichiban, blasting through that clothesline and almost decapitating Crawford with one of his own. You want to talk about explosive offense? TJ Crawford, no slouch. I don't think anybody can match Kylon King.
There is a big-time drop kick. Kylon King fired up as the Brick City Boys and TJ Crawford looked like they were getting on the same page, and then it quickly fell apart, and now Kylon King looking to capitalize against TJ Crawford. Here's a tag to Dustin Flash Waller, but Crawford catches Kylon with a high kick and then gets caught with a springboard elbow. Here comes Jay Cruz, elbow to the back of the head, and Victor Chase is right behind him. Into a backcracker body slam combination, and Flash Waller, he is feeling poorly. There's the cover, but unable to secure the pinfall is TJ Crawford. And now, can Flash Waller now get himself out of this hole that he finds himself?
Crawford is tenacious. He's not letting up at all, Paul.
He is not, and now making a clean tag, or at least asking for it. But now the Brick City Boys just told him, no, you go ahead and finish the job. You do.
Well, it was Crawford that enlisted the Brick City Boys. Again, Crawford, we've seen him teaming often with Mortar. Mortar no longer teaming with Brick City, and I don't know, Crawford took his eyes off the ball, allowing for Waller to have the opening, able to counter with a super kick, and he's trying to call in Jason
come
Cruz.
on. Flash Waller just told the Brick City Boys, get in the ring, and I think they have just decided to leave TJ Crawford on an island.
I can't believe this. Especially the rivalry with the Brick City Boys and the Miracle Ones.
You know what? The Brick
City's
City
really looking to live to fight another day, huh?
TJ Crawford may not be able to after that triple team combination by the Miracle Ones. And I think the end is about to be near. Springboard's in.
What kind of a combination is this? Oh my God!
See you later.
Ain't no getting out of that.
TJ Crawford is done. The Miracle Ones are red hot heading into next week.
The time of the fall, 7 minutes, 31 seconds. Here are your winners: Dustin Flash Waller, Kylon King, Ichiban, the Miracle Ones.
They are ready for war. Steel cage warfare in 1 week's time when they team with Bobby Orlando against Brad Hollister. The main event in Pedro Donez, and I think they have a few words before that happens.
Whew. How's everybody feeling tonight? Good, good. All right, here's a quick question. Does anyone here know why the Miracle Ones wrestle? Exactly. We wrestle because we have fun wrestling. We wrestle because we enjoy we love professional wrestling. And we've been holding it good, but over the past few months, to be completely transparent, we're not having fun no more. We're not enjoying ourselves, and we're this close to not even loving it. And that's not because of any of you. That's not because of us. That's because of Pedro Donez. Now, Pedro, ever since you brainwashed the main event into becoming your henchman, you have been nothing but thorns on our sides and pains in our asses. So here's what I'm gonna leave you with. Next week, you got Big Bacon Brad Hollister, Midas Black, Jay Lyon, and you, Pedro. Steel Cage Warfare. You're not gonna need a miracle. The three of us want you to make right with your gods the night before we have this match. No, it's gonna be a fight, because we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun whooping your ass through this entire damn ring. So make right with your gods, because the difference between them and us, he forgives, we don't.
Strong words from Dustin Waller. All 8 of those men are going to be locked inside of a cage for Steel Cage Warfare. I don't know that there's ever been a cage match here at the White Eagle.